Turning 50? It's not a financial finish line, it's your second win. While others slow down, this is your chance to catch up. Big time. With special IRS rules just for you, your next move could mean thousands more in retirement savings. Curious how it works? Let's unlock your 50-plus money advantage. Let's start with the cornerstone of your strategy. It's a provision explicitly created to help you accelerate your savings, called the catch-up contribution. Now, this isn't a loophole. It is a deliberate policy tool designed for those of us who need to make up for lost time. Yet surprisingly, studies show that only about half of all workers are even aware these rules exist. By simply watching this video, you are already gaining a distinct advantage. So let's look at your toolkit for 2026. If you have a workplace plan like a 401k or 403b, the standard limit has increased to $24,500. But because you are over 50, the IRS allows you to add a catch-up of $8,000. That brings your total potential contribution to $32,500 for the year. And don't forget your IRA. For 2026, the standard limit has risen to $7,500. And because catch-up limits are now indexed for inflation, you can add an extra $1,100, bringing that total to $8,600. When you combine these, a single individual has the potential to stash away $41,100 in tax-advantaged accounts in 2026 alone. And if you are part of a married couple where both of you have access to 401ks, you have power couple potential. Together, you could save a massive $82,200 in just 1 year. Imagine the impact of doing that for a decade. Now, for those of you specifically between the ages of 60 and 63, there is an even more powerful opportunity. It's called the Super Catch-Up. Here is how it works. If you are age 60, 61, 62, or 63 in 2026, your catch-up limit isn't just $8,000, it stays at a massive $11,250. That elevates your total potential 401k contribution to $35,750. This is a narrow 4-year window to really supercharge your balance before you hit the home stretch. One final critical note for high earners. Starting this year in 2026, if you made over $150,000 in the previous year, the IRS now requires that your catch-up contributions go into a Roth account. This means you'll pay taxes on those specific dollars now to enjoy tax-free growth and withdrawals later. It's a major shift in strategy for 2026, so make sure your payroll settings are updated to keep your savings on track. Once you decide how much to save, the next critical decision is where to put it. This brings us to the great debate, traditional versus Roth. Conventionally, we are told to look at tax rates. If you think your taxes will be lower in retirement, choose traditional. If higher, choose Roth. But in your 50s, that advice is too simple. You need a deeper framework. Ask yourself a few questions. First, do you need cash flow right now? If paying for college or killing debt is the priority, the immediate tax deduction of a traditional IRA might be necessary. But consider the uncertainty of future taxes. A Roth IRA acts as a hedge. You pay the tax now, so you never have to worry about Congress raising rates later. There is a very strong case for prioritizing Roth in your 50s, primarily for tax diversification. Most of us have spent our careers building up big pre-tax 401k balances. By building a Roth bucket now, you give your future self flexibility. In retirement, you can pull from the Roth to pay for a new car or a big trip without spiking your taxable income for the year. Plus, there is the issue of control. Traditional accounts eventually force you to take required minimum distributions, or RMD, whether you need the money or not. Roth IRAs do not. You keep control of your money, and if you don't use it, it passes to your heirs tax-free, a massive legacy benefit. Now let's talk about the financial junk drawer. Many of us arrive in our 50s with old 401ks scattered across previous employers. Consolidating these is crucial for taking control. You generally have 4 options. You can leave it behind, which is easy but often limits your investment choices. You can cash it out. Please don't do this. The taxes and penalties are a wealth killer. The real decision is usually between rolling it into your new 401k or an IRA. Moving it to your new job's 401k offers simplicity and strong creditor protection under federal law. Plus, if you plan to work past age 73, you might be able to delay RMD from that specific account. On the other hand, rolling it into an IRA gives you the most control. You get access to virtually any investment you want in lower fees. It also clears the deck for advanced strategies like Roth conversions. Whichever you choose, always use a direct rollover. Have the institutions send the money to each other. If they send the check to you and you don't deposit it within 60 days, you could accidentally trigger a massive tax bill. Keep it direct and keep it safe. Maximizing your savings doesn't happen in a vacuum. It has to be part of a holistic life plan. First, look at your investments. You are shifting from pure growth to preservation. You can't afford a 50% drop the year before you retire. It's time to rebalance, ensuring you have enough bonds and cash to weather a storm while keeping enough stocks to beat inflation. Next, let's tackle debt. 66% of families over 55 are still carrying debt. Your goal is to enter retirement free of these obligations. Whether you use the avalanche method to attack high interest rates or the snowball method to get psychological wins, the goal is the same: eliminate it. The cash flow you free up from debt payments should go immediately into those catch-up contributions we talked about. And we have to address the elephant in the room: healthcare. Estimates show a couple might need nearly $200,000 out of pocket for healthcare and retirement. If you have a health savings account, or HSA, treat it like a stealth IRA. It offers a triple tax advantage: tax-free contributions, tax-free growth, and tax-free withdrawals for medical costs. If you can, pay for current medical bills with cash and let the HSA grow for your future. Let's look at how this comes together in the real world. Take a late start couple like David and Tiffany. They felt behind at 55, but by crushing their credit card debt and then immediately redirecting that money to max out their 401k catch-ups, they completely changed their trajectory in just 10 years. Or consider Albert, the almost there planner at 61. He used the super catch-up to reduce his current taxes while simultaneously converting bits of his old IRA into a Roth. This lowered his future tax bill and gave him the confidence to delay Social Security until age 70, maximizing his guaranteed income for life.
To the good life and many more mornings like this.
Cheers to that, absolutely beautiful.
As we wrap up, remember, the decade after 50 is a period of immense financial potential. This is your power decade. We've covered the critical moves, harnessing the full power of catch-up contributions, strategically choosing between traditional and Roth accounts, eliminating debt, and planning for future healthcare costs. It can seem like a lot, but this is the time when your accumulated wisdom and peak earnings create a critical window of opportunity. The journey to a secure retirement is built one step at a time, and the most important thing is to start. Don't let the feeling of being behind lead to paralysis. So here is the simple, immediate challenge. Take one concrete step today. Log into your 401k or workplace plan. Find your contribution settings and increase your savings percentage to start capturing those powerful catch-up contributions. It's a small action, but it is the single most powerful button you can click for your retirement today. Seize your power decade. Your future self will be grateful. That covers our essential moves for today. If you found this lesson helpful, please give it a like and tap the bell for alerts to keep these practical insights coming your way. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel by clicking the circle right here. Thanks for watching.